Look, there they are visible to the camera. The crystalline structure. This is on Earth. Look at this picture right here. Look at that. Look at that, man. I mean, look, there they are, the hands. This is a nighttime image. Right here on the city that I live. This is from the tower where the radio TV station is. The camera looking out. Look at that. And let me show you the ones from our Peter in the moon. Look at that. The exact same thing. Look. Like I said, this, you cannot get away from this, no matter how you want to rationalize. This is the proof that what I'm saying is the truth. These images show. Nobody looking into this. This is a problem with perception. I don't know. Narrow-minded people that, oh, this is a alien. There ain't no alien anything. This is how this is created, or was created. Look, there's the tubes inside those holes under the crust. They go from the space into the moon crust, and then they go into Earth. Look, there is one right there, look. One showing. They deleted everything except this piece right here. See, look, that is being cut out all around that deal. See the pieces right there, and that was airbrush, make it look like that was a star or something like that. It's a moon image, Apollo 8. See, that's what the tubes look like inside those, the crust. Look, they have the same geometry, look, freaking hand right there. Well, that's everywhere, look, it's all of it, the same geometry, there's no change. But like I say, that goes into Earth itself. People try to, I don't know, nobody's thinking. People they're not using their brain. Look at that. That's how it is, right there. Look at that. See how the tube goes all the way out into space? It's like conduits. That's what I call it from the beginning, conduits. Well, people don't want to think about, well, I don't know, people know the so-called expert, they're not touching any of this. They don't think of it. Very few have seen this work, if any, of the big names, Mike Baer, the other dude, Richard Hoagland. They don't see other people's work. It's what they say, what happened, what goes for them. I say this and that's what goes. I don't see no one else's shit on my work, really. I used to follow those people. Now I see that this has nothing to do with alien anything. Look, that is a picture of a galaxy in space. And he said that it's impossible that could be it. Because, look, because he said that, look, there is a picture of a galaxy, of a nebula, that he never figured out what the geometry was. Look, that's a huge thumb. You take all the color off, and then you go methodically, you will find out that this is made with huge, tiny, medium, all kinds of sizes, hands. Like this one down here, look, right there. That is one green finger, that's another finger, they're all the same thing. He never figured that out. Sorry, Peter Neal. All he found was the figures that are, say, like that dinosaur is made with what? Fingernails, the teeth of the fingernail of a hand, and all the same, all of it, the same geometry. It's on illusions. And I mean by the millions and millions of hands in every which way. Look at that. That's the moon crust right there. And look how the tube goes from space into the crust and they continue under the crust. The moon crust, look down here. Same deal. Boom. Look, that's a hand right there. Look at the fingers. I'm not going to be doing any drawings and shit. Sick of that. Now let me show you what it looked like in space. This is around Enceladus moon. Look at that. That's what space looked like without the airbrushing. That's what this reality is made like, right there. That's what it's supposed to look like in all those images. Look, just like that. And that goes into Earth, into every planet, every moon. That's why you don't see any star behind all of that, because it's so thick. Look at that. Going back to this image, look at the tube. Look at that huge, well, huge, no, long ass tube. Boom. And it goes straight up into space. But look all the rest of it in the dark part, well, under the crust. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that, right there. See how NASA airbrush all the images? Because they don't want to show that. This is not any damn alien, and that's not a natural satellite, that's a made. It's a design. That moon was brought in there so for sentient life on this planet. It's interrelated completely, integrated into the life in this planet. And the ocean waves and the weather and the animals, and the animals follow the magnetic field that is produced by this body. Very few people can put this deal together. For some reason, their mind is not prepared for any of this. Look at that. Well, that's what I'm showing. See, the truth is easy and it's complicated because we make it complicated because the shit that has been put in our heads. So look at the tools. Well, the deal is that NASA knows its truth. This is a celestial body, and he shy away. All these astronauts have to come back and tell, look, man, We can be there. That's not for us. We should not be there at all. All they saw was paranormal events on this moon. Something from the spiritual side of God, the celestial type deals. Look at this. See, look. All those tools, the same thing that our Peter is showing, the moon is your worst nightmare. What we have is some bunch of weird people that don't want to think. Unfortunately. I'm giving material to a lot of people. I mean, I never heard anybody back saying, oh, wow, I saw this and that, and it looked like what you're saying, or no, none of that. I mean, pages of shit, material, really good material that not many people knows about it. Look at that. What is that? What is that shape there? Well, easy. The same thing that I keep saying it is. As an index. Middle, ring, and pinky finger. What is this one? Exactly the same thing. That's the only geometry you're gonna find in this moon. That's why NASA airbrush everything. They don't want us to know. They don't want people to know. Like I say, it took me freaking 20 years to finally figure this out. Or at least I did. I'm trying to show the way to other people. Get out of that alien bullshit. Oh, it's no bullshit. It's just that 99% is this, celestial. The other 98%. The other 1% is human-made deals, spacecraft, and the other 1% is alien visitors. 1%. Some people get experimented on by those so-called aliens. I don't know what the deal is, but notice that these stones are like a pair of eyes right there. Look, twin deals right there. Almost identical. Really, that's another hint. Anyway, that this is what really happening, man. And look, in this picture right here, in this video, look, you can see the exact same thing that you saw. The crystalline structure plain on sight. Look at that. The camera sees it, we don't. But it's the exact same thing. You see what I'm saying? It emanates from space and comes down through the so-called atmosphere, but it's the same thing. We are inside this deal. We're swimming in it. We are submerged in this deal. Look, the same exact thing. Now, there is no airbrushing here. So you're looking at the whole enchilada right there in that city, the city that I am in. So it's not my camera, it's not me, it's there, it's here, it's everywhere, inside your house, outside. We're swimming in this reality. This is the fabric of this reality, is this deal right here.